Within our trailer, Helen and her family are considered to be the focus point and the major storyline that will be shown, to then follow into different storylines involving other characters. By placing Helen as the focus point of our trailer, I felt the poster needed to follow the same pattern. On the poster, Helen and her family are the centrepiece, and all that is actually on the poster. This is so the audience can relate the poster with the trailer and vice versa, and this would bring up our viewing figures if we were to make it into a continuous soap opera. Helen and her family are wearing the same outfits on the poster as they do in the trailer, so this makes them more identifiable to the audience who aren't necessarily aware of the characters as they are new. This also gives the audience extra information that isn't included in the trailer about the family. The picture on the poster was taken on the day of filming, but separately away from the setting. Seeing the family together on the poster as well as the trailer helps the audience with identifying them together. The picture on the poster sees them looking quite innocent as they are all smiling slightly, although it could be interpreted that they are smirking, which would relate to the trailer where they look powerful as they are closest to the camera with everyone behind them. I did use the image of them in the position with everyone behind them, but you wouldn't be able to really identify the characters as the quality of filming wasn't excellent. The poster headline, "Here Comes Trouble," links with the trailer voiceover, which is "To the horse great Helen, Helen how." The two phrases link together to tell the audience how the hows will be a major influence on the soap. Also, through using Photoshop, I made the red heels Helen is wearing red to link to the word trouble, which is also in red. This hints to the audience again that the impact they will have, and offers a question to the audience. My magazine cover follows the same black, white and red pattern that I've kept recurring through my poster and magazine cover. This is so the audience can link all three together if seen in different places, and will encourage them to watch the soap. Again, Helen is the main focus of the magazine cover. The photo of Helen was taken during filming so the audience can see the resemblance from the trailer, as Helen is in the same pose at the finale of the trailer. Although the picture is from a low angle, you are still able to distinguish the character of Helen from the others. It also makes her look extremely powerful. The tagline, "New on the Street," sums up what is happening on the street, with the trailer and poster giving the audience more information about the family. The magazine cover is probably what will be most seen, as they will be in newsagents and supermarkets, and this will lead people wanting to find out more relevant information. This links to the trailer, with that it leaves the audience questioning the family and what storylines will revolve around them, and some of these are hinted at within our trailer. Furthermore, the magazine cover shows 3 other storylines of the soap, unlike other TV magazines, which include more than one soap storyline. You can also link to the trailer in the way that the other character storylines are revolving around Helen and her impact on the street. The magazine and poster link together well, as they are both giving information about Helen Hall as a major character and storyline. Where they differ is that the poster focuses solely on Helen and her family, and the magazine cover includes more storylines, but they both surround Helen as a major storyline. I've used similar colours on both poster and magazine cover to keep it flowing and continuous, so all 3 really link together as one piece, rather than 3 different items. Our soap opera is aimed predominantly at a mainstream audience, as devised by the young and ruby hands for consumers. We chose this because this makes up 40% of the population who feel they can relate to this style of programme. We're aiming this at groups C1 to E because this is made up of students, working class, lower middle class and the unemployed, who are more likely to be at home when shows are aired. Also, they tend to be at home at the same time every day, meaning they can keep up with the soaps and keep their viewings up. This will link to the magazine because people who spend a lot of time at home can read the magazine cover and get to grips with the storylines. The reason we didn't aim towards groups A and B is because the storylines in our soap will take more of an influence from lower class backgrounds as opposed to higher. Also, we took influences from soaps such as Hollyoaks and EastEnders, both of whom aim at our target groups. Furthermore, the audience category is home soldiers, priority parents, struggling singles and settled elders, as defined by Life Matrix, are the kind of social groups we are aiming at. For example, our focus family, the Halls, will appeal to the home soldiers because of their family values, such as loyalty and hard work. An established character who fits into this category is Peggy Mitchell from EastEnders. Our characters follow the target groups mentioned because they're following the stereotypes of the pushy and bad characters. These will relate to our poster and our magazine, as they are the focus point of all of them. Many soaps follow the hypodermic needle theory as proposed by Horkheimer, meaning that audiences are passive and have no active participation in the programme. Most soaps follow this theory, although they deal with current issues which audiences are interested in, which does involve a certain amount of thinking on the audience's part, leading to the theory of uses and gratifications by Dennis McQuail in 1987. We are also going to consider the use of the male gaze theory as proposed by Laura Mulvey, which makes the assumption that the audience is male and aims predominantly at them. The male gaze theory will link to the poster because Helen is the focus point. She's portrayed as sexually in her black dress, but also she will appeal to the home section of the groups as she's seen as the family woman. Our soap deals with these, and therefore the ancillary tasks need to follow the same pattern as the real media products do, which are proven successful. Real media products have their ancillary tasks as well, so where the real media products are always reflected within the ancillary tasks, so this is what I aim to do within mine. I used the very similitude within my ancillary tasks also, as I wanted them to reflect on the main product so the audiences can draw the parallels between the two, which will ultimately boost the figures.